want to ask you about the speech that everyone is talking about, just your motivation behind it, and what were some of the words of wisdom that you had to share with the group?
Well, it wasn't wisdom. It was just honesty. I mean, just had to realize where we were in the moment and just kind of look ourselves in the mirror and how we were playing and what we were doing. That's pretty much all it was.
When was this something in, as the first period was going on that you thought, okay, I have to say something, or did you get in the room and it just came to you that something needs to be said here?
It was probably just, sitting on the bench for the last, 30 seconds, and we looked flat. We looked, like we were off, and it was just one of those things that things are said, and it's nice that we came away with the win.
What is it like thinking in that moment? Maybe if the season's flashing before your eyes, or down 3-0, to now knowing it's a best of 3. Like, what's the sort of whiplash effect like that you guys as a team are good at dealing with?
Well, nothing's been easy for us. We're good when our backs are against the wall and facing adversity, and we know how to play hockey, and we did that last night, and we found a way to really, check our emotions and just play hockey. That was kind of the main message the last few days is we're good with the puck, and when we want the puck, and when we have it, and it's gotten us this far, so why change?
Chris said just a few minutes ago that he's not sure who's starting in goal, but what's it like for you guys to be in the situation where you are, where you have two goalies who, they've both come up huge for you guys here in these playoffs? They've
both been amazing. It doesn't matter who's in net and who's back there. We have trust in both of them, and Pix came in last night and he made some big saves. That one in overtime, I lost a battle on the wall, and it's a 2-on-1 in front, and we could be talking about something different right now. So you got to give a lot of credit to him that coming in the way he did, and after the first period, and down 3-0 in the situation that we were in, and he backstopped us.
Paul Maurice last night said that this Stanley Cup playoffs is as good as it gets. It's like Christmas. You've been in a couple of these. Is this the best Stanley Cup final you've been a part of?
Probably. Just the way the games have gone, overtime in three of the four. It's two good teams, and they're evenly matched, and you're going to get some good hockey. And there's some superstars on both sides of the puck, and it's fun to be a part of.
You just said it yourself about checking emotions during a game like this, but you've been here before. How do you manage your emotions in a series like this that might be the best one you've ever been a part of?
Yeah, it could be, it can go either way, but it's hockey, and you have to check your emotions because you have to stay out of the penalty box. How they have been pretty good on the power play. They've solved some things, and they found some holes, and they've made plays, and good teams are going to do that. Everybody has the video on everybody and what to expect, and so checking your emotions for me is staying out of the penalty box and playing within our guidelines of our game, and we know how to do that. And we did that in the second and third period.
How's your son been enjoying this roller coaster of the final?
It's been fun. It's not his first one, but it's one that he is fully invested. He knows what's going on. He's at that age where he knows, the ins and outs of hockey, and especially now that he's playing and part of it, and it's been a lot of fun because you call after the game, and he's just as riled up as you are, and just as happy as you are. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been exciting.
What do you think it's going to be like in Edmonton tomorrow night, and how prepared do you think you guys are as a group to handle to seize the opportunity you guys have at home in a Game 6, or Game 5?
everybody knows what the crowd's going to be like. Saturday night, and in Alberta, it's going to be exciting. But I think I've talked about this a lot. Is we're mature, and I think after that first period last night, it showed that we're a mature hockey team, and I don't expect anything else.
But I want to ask you about Vasily Podkolzin. I know he's a quiet guy around the ice, doesn't around the rink, certainly doesn't say a lot, but his first one on the ice as a teammate of his, what's it like for him to put in the work every single day in preseason, regular season, playoffs, and him having a game like that on the biggest stage? What's that mean to you as a team?
Yeah, we always joke around with him that he's out there way too early, 40 minutes early before practice. But you see the work he puts in. He's always on the bike. He's always in the gym. He's always on the ice. The first one on the ice, and probably the last one to leave every day. To see him come through and score that goal and then make that play to Leo in overtime. You can't ask for anything better. It's the playoffs are about guys being noticed and putting yourself on the map and unsung heroes, whatever you want to call it. He's right up there because the things he's doing is pretty amazing.